guys, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of vlog. Contest day vlog. Our very first contest day vlog. Today is Saturday the 21st of November, the day of the IFBB South Australian Championships here in Adelaide, South Australia, of course. Bright and early, Saturday morning. Ash is up, I'm up. As you can see, we've got some tan on already, don't we, Asia? Couple of coats from last night, so this is going to be a pretty cool vlog. Starting this morning at just before 8 a.m. So nothing too early. It's a night show tonight, so the show's not till 6 p.m. Ain't that right, Asha? Mm-hmm. Night show, which is different for us. We're used to doing like shows that start at 10 a.m. So we're usually up a lot earlier at like 4 o'clock in the morning. But this is nice. It allows us to get some good sleep last night. So this vlog's going to be pretty cool. You guys are going to see a full day, what a full day of a contest looks like. So everything leading up to the night show tonight, all of the meals, the supplements. There's not going to be too much training because it is the day of a contest, but you might see some cardio and that sort of thing. And then when we get to the hall where the contest is being held, it's at Norwood Town Hall here in Adelaide, South Australia. You'll see backstage, you'll see pump up, you'll see more carb loading before we hit the stage. You'll see stage footage, you'll see post contest, you'll see the result, you'll see everything. So it's going to be a pretty interesting vlog. We're just about to smash down. What do we got here, Asha?
Drop factor and alcohol.
Bit of drop factor and alcohol, and then go hit some real light cardio. Well, I'm going to hit some light cardio. I'm not sure what you're going to do.
I'm going to the hairdresser.
Well, there you go. You're going to do girly things. The things that girls do on competition days. So smash down the drop factor, drop stack, drop factor and alcohol, and let's get to it. So just doing some low intensity cardio this morning. Just a walk on the streets of Peace. I probably hit, I don't know, about an hour or so. Nothing too intense. Just I always like to, the day of a contest, I always like to kind of be as active as I can be. So always get up, do a little bit of low intensity steady state cardio just to kind of get everything moving. Of course, kind of settle nerves a little bit. I don't really get that nervous anymore before physique or bodybuilding shows, but you know, it is still good to kind of clear the mind and just set the day off right. So a little bit of low intensity steady state this morning. Now this comp is a little bit different for a couple of reasons. The first reason is, as I mentioned already, it's a night show, so pretty much got the whole day just to relax, get some more carbs in if my body needs more carbs, and then just kind of prepare mentally and physically for the show tonight. The second reason is it's only 1 week before the Amateur Olympia, which is the big contest, which is the contest that I've got my eye on in the Gold Coast next weekend. So with that in mind, for this show, I haven't done a peak week like I normally would. So if you guys have seen the People's Cut and the Cut of Peace and those sorts of things where I discuss peak week with sodium loading, sodium depleting, water loading, water depleting, carb depleting, carb loading, all of that sort of thing. I haven't done that this week. The reason why I haven't done that this week is because it takes about 2 weeks for your body to kind of get past a peak week rebound. And because the next show is next weekend, it just wasn't enough time for me to peak for this show, rebound, and then peak again for the Olympia. So the only thing I've done for this show is a very mild carb load. So yesterday I had about 400 grams of carbs, when normally this you know, well, 2 weeks out from the main show, I'd be down to like 50 grams a day. So a very mild carb load. Some dogs up my vlog. A very mild carb load, and really haven't done anything with water, haven't done anything with sodium because I'm saving that for next week. So after this walk, I'll go back home, I'll do some posing, have a look in the mirror, see how my body's looking after the very mild carb load, see if I need more carbs, just see generally what I need to do physically for the rest of the day, see how the body's looking, and then pretty much take it from there. So I'll see you guys when I get back home. Alright, so cardio is done, just back home here in the bathroom, about to weigh in and compare how my body is weighing 1 day after carb loading. So I weighed yesterday morning, first thing before I started carb loading, and now I'm going to weigh this morning and see what about 400 grams of carbs yesterday has done to my body weight to figure out what I'm going to do today. So let's step on. 92.8. So yesterday morning, I weighed in at 91.7 before I started carb loading, first thing after cardio. So I put on about 1 kilo. Now the maths for you guys, now this is some pretty cool knowledge, but I didn't even disclose this in the People's Cut. So this is what you guys get for watching this vlog. So the way carb loading works is your body can store, depending on how much you weigh, but it's about 12 grams per kilogram of lean body weight. So for me at the moment, I'm weighing, what I just weighed at, 93 almost. Let's say I'm about 6% body fat at the moment, probably at the worst case. So my lean body weight's about 85 kilos. So if you times that by 12, it means my body can hold about 1,000 grams of carbs in muscle tissue and as liver glycogen before I start to spill over. That in terms of how that translates to actual weight, you guys got to remember for every gram of carb, you're going to hold probably for most people, it's going to be about 4 grams of water. So it means that your weight can fluctuate from a fully carb depleted state to a fully carb loaded state. For my body weight, about 1,000 grams of carbs and 4,000 grams of water. So I could actually put on about 5 kilos of weight before I start spilling over carbohydrates. So this tells me a couple of things. It tells me yesterday I consumed about 400 grams of carbs. Of those 400 grams, I've probably absorbed 200 grams or absorbed more but already burnt some off as muscle glycogen. So I'm effectively holding another 200 grams of carbohydrates and along with that another 800 grams of water. So that explains the 1 kilo increase in body mass. What that tells me is that I can continue carb loading today. So it means I'm nowhere near spilling over. Sure, I wasn't completely depleted, but let's say I was 80% depleted. So my body's already holding 200 grams of carbohydrates as glycogen in muscle tissue and liver. It's now got another 200, so I'm up to about 400. So I probably got another 600 grams of carbs, plus on top of that another 2.5 kilos of water or 2.5 liters of water that my body can actually store inside muscle tissue as glycogen before I start spilling over. So I've got room to play with effectively, which is good for me. It means I can continue carb loading today. I'm not going to go to the maximum because I don't need to. And if you guys can see, what we're trying to do with carb loading as well is trying to fill in muscle tissue with glycogen, and with that glycogen get your body to pull subcutaneous water. So pull water from in between muscle and skin into the muscle so that your muscles look really tight. But then of course you don't want to go too hard on the carb load because you'll blow out your waist. So I'll show you guys real quick how I'm looking at the moment, about 50% carb depleted. So you can see the chest really is still quite flat. So you guys can see that, and you can see if I tense and kind of pull that there's a lot of skin there to pull, which means there's a lot of muscle tissue that can still come in the delts and the arms as well. But my waist is still nice and tight. So you can see that the obliques are in, the abs are in, the serratus is in. So I don't want to continue consuming too many carbs, because then when I hit my waist shot in physique, which is the quarter turn and then hit the waist shot, we don't want the waist to blow out. We don't want the waist to get watery and soft and that sort of thing. So I've still got a lot of room to go. I think what I'll do today is probably similar to what I did yesterday, knowing that yesterday, after consuming about 400 grams of carbs after what my body used throughout the 24-hour period, it absorbed about 200. I'll probably do the same thing. Keeping in mind, I didn't do a full carb deplete. I did no sodium loading, sodium depleting, no water loading, no water depleting. So I think probably that's going to be enough for today. So I'll do about another 350 grams of carbs. I'll eat 50 grams of carbs with every meal. And then backstage, I'll probably hit a meal that's got maybe 100 to 150 and really get a short, sharp spark of a spike of carbohydrates and get some fats in there as well. Make me look nice, full and vascular for the stage. So that's weigh-in. I've got the plan for the rest of the day. Let's go smash meal number 1. All right, so meal 1. So I'm going 2 scoops of core MRP up in this bitch. Gonna make some sludge out of that and add about
30 grams of rice cake. So that's going to get me 50 grams of carbs. I think there's like 27 grams of protein and 2 scoops of core MRP, and minimal fats. There's like 2 or 3 grams of fat. So you guys got to remember as well, this is not the main show for me. So I'm trying to peak for the show next week. So even though I'm carb loading, I don't want to go too far into caloric surplus, else I'm going to start putting on body fat as well. So I need to keep the protein low today, the fats low, because the carbohydrates, as I mentioned, are going to be about 350 grams. So that's why I'm not having my egg whites this morning, just going much lower in protein, 27 grams from the core MRP, and it tastes delicious as well. Peanut butter oatmeal cookie, of course, and then some extra carbs from rice cakes as well. So that's meal number 1 there. In terms of my sups, man, you guys have seen this before, nothing new. This is my pre-contest supplement regime. So in terms of hormone supplements, we got the anabolic triad stacked with the Barracuda, stacked with the Core Heart Extreme, which is coming next week to Massive Joe's. Finally, I've been using this, as you guys would know, beta testing this throughout this entire prep. This shit is amazing. Estrogen blocker and anti-cortisol. So that's my hormone sups. I got creatine HCl Pure, of course. Creation Supplements HMB Pure. I got my 2 scoops of NR. I got a scoop of Core ABC, 2 scoops of BioGrow, a scoop of Machine Greens plus Multi, my Creation Supplements fish oil. So just like I mentioned, keeping the fats low today. So just the one capsule of fish oil just to keep the EPA and DHA in there, but not get too many fats. And then finally, something I've added, my man Doug Miller sent me some Core Flex. My joints, as I've been getting leaner and lower in body fat, my joints are really starting to give me some stress. So Doug sent me some Core Flex, so I'll smash that down this morning as well. So that's morning sups. That's meal number 1. Man, I'm hungry. Let's get it in. All right, guys, so just on my way to MJHQ, I've got a little bit of work I need to do today. It's Saturday, of course, so I usually work on Saturdays. So just some emails and a little bit of computer-based work that I got to do that I wouldn't mind doing at HQ rather than at home. So just on my way there, I'm in the Team Massive Joe's H2 Hummer today, because I figure if I decide to do something stupid like hit a cop car while I'm while my mind's not completely on point, the cop car's definitely going to come off second best if I hit it with the Hummer. So just on my way there, I got to pick up some supplements as well, some pre-pump up sups. So it's kind of convenient. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'll get to HQ. See you guys there. So just here at MJHQ in the warehouse, got all of my supplies for backstage pump up tonight. So this is what I'm rocking, guys. I'm rocking my backstage pump up is going to be ruckus, because you know we about to bring the mother ruckus. Yes, sir. Then I'm stacking that with a scoop of Vasky and a scoop of Core Pump. So that's going to give me the ultimate muscle pump, vasodilating stack possible. And also going to be stacking that with Carb Load. So I mentioned what I was going to do while I'm pumping up, well, before I'm pumping up and then while I'm pumping up is probably 150 grams of carbs. So I might get probably 25 to 50 grams of that 150 from Carb Load. So I'll go either half to a full scoop of Carb Load, scoop of pump, 2 scoops of ruckus, scoop of Vasky, and then of course had to get myself a couple pairs of the all new TMJ Stratline socks as well, man. Got to rock those in the black, of course. I don't want to get tan all over the white ones. So that's all good to go. I'm gonna knuckle down, get some work done. See you guys on the flip side. All right, so meal number 2 here at MJHQ. Jack's here as well, Massive Joe's business development manager. Just got back from holiday, looking almost as tan as I am. Not quite. Anyway, meal number 2. So this is about almost 3 hours after the first meal. So just here at MJHQ with Jack, getting some work done. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Just got meal number 2 going down. So got some roast chicken. Not much. There's probably 75 grams, like I mentioned to you guys, keeping the proteins and fats quite low today. Got some asparagus in there. Once again, not much, probably about 50 grams. There's like 2 or 3 strands of asparagus in there. Just because I'm used to eating asparagus and helps with a bit of digestion and I guess a bit of natural diuretic as well for what it's worth. And then a bunch of rice cakes. So about another, there's not quite 50 grams of carbs there from rice cakes. There's probably like 40. And the reason for that is because I didn't bring enough rice cakes with me to MJHQ, but it's all good. So going to smash that down. Meal number 2, got some core ABC on deck as well, so going to smash that as well. And I'll show you guys real quick one of the things that I wanted to do on my computer here at MJHQ rather than doing it at home. Got some emails going on, but then on this side got the approval proof for the Australian exclusive flavour of MTS Whey, just about to be approved. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Can I get some zoom and focus action? Hell no, we're keeping that one under wraps, but you guys know what flavour it is. Obviously we couldn't call it the flavour we wanted to call it, but there'll be no confusion as to what flavour it is, let me tell you that. All right, so I'm gonna keep going, smash down this meal, catch you guys when I see you next. All right guys, back home, meal number 3 about to go down.
Oh my god, those rice cakes.
Ash is a bit jealous of the rice cakes. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Feeling just fine? Anyway,
Fine.
back to the meal. So, same as meal number 2, bit of chicken, not much, about 75 grams, a little bit more asparagus, of course, hooked up by my brothers from Nutri-to-Go, and then rice cakes. So for this meal, I'm actually getting the full 50 grams of carbs from rice cakes, so about 75 grams of rice cakes. Washed down with some core ABC, of course, so about half a shaker of core ABC. And we've got a pretty full house at the moment. We've got some makeup going on back here. What are your names, girls?
Emily.
Emily.
And Carly.
Emily's doing the makeup for Carly. Asha, have you had your makeup done yet?
Negative. No.
Zoom and focus action.
No makeup yet.
And we got Taylor in the background there as well. What's up? What's going on?
Chilling. What?
Just chilling? Just chilling, waiting? This is the weirdest thing is it's like, what do you do for a night show?
I've been literally walking around in circles.
You just chill out, don't you?
I've been walking up and down the stairs, like following Taylor like a bad smell.
And you probably smell bad too. So it's not just like a
I
bad
was
smell.
like-
You're following
I was like,
Taylor
downstairs,
and you smell
like,
bad.
Are you coming back? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna smash down this meal. It's so this is about 2 hours after meal number 2. So the time is about 1:30. And so we still don't have to be at the show until 5. It doesn't start till 6. So I don't know what the hell we're going to do for the next few hours. But if it's interesting, I'll vlog it. If it's not, we'll probably see you guys at the next meal. All right, guys. So 4 p.m. We're just about to head off to the show. We're going to be there at about 5. So we're going to leave here at 4:30. So final touches before we shoot off is the top coat tan. So Taylor is doing my top coat tan at the moment. What's up, Taylor?
Oh, not much.
Yeah, just tanning.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the last stage. A lot of competitors will do this sort of thing backstage. Asha and I prefer to do it at home, so it's one less thing we have to worry about backstage. Ain't that the truth, Asha? Mm-hmm. So we can focus on getting our timing right, getting more carbs in, pumping up, and just focusing on competing rather than tanning. So we like to go to the show ready to go as much as possible. So this is going to take probably half hour. We'll be out of here by 4:30 and we'll catch you guys on the way to the Norwood Town Hall for the IFBB South Australian Champs. Locked and loaded and ready to go. Just loading up the car. Asha, look at this. Are you going to a bikini show or are you going overseas for a month?
Overseas for a month.
Look how much shit you have packed in that car and a suitcase.
And we go there prepared.
Unbelievable. We don't go there to spiders, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna head to the show. We'll catch you guys there. So just on our way to Norwood Town Hall where the SA Championships is being held. Asha, how's your day been?
Really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been long, right?
It's been really long. Like, I just felt like I've done, I don't know.
Thoughts on
I've been like twiddling my thumbs all day waiting for it to happen.
have you ever done a night show before?
Probably like back when I first started.
Yeah. The only night show I've ever done had pre-judging in the morning and then the show, like the finals at night. But I've never done a show where everything is at night.
Yeah.
It's very strange, really strange. But I guess, you know, that's what the pros do. All of the pro shows are at night, so might be a good warm-up. Who knows? Anyway, you guys will probably notice as well, the keen viewers, I actually didn't have my fourth meal, so I skipped my fourth meal. The reason why is I've been feeling a little bit not 100% in the stomach today, so just a little bit of gastrointestinal upset. Not anything surprising considering the amount of carbs I've had. I've had what now, probably 700 grams of carbs when my body's used to processing about 50 to 75 a day. So I've gone 10 to 15 times what my body's used to processing. So that's always going to cause a bit of GI distress, isn't it, Asha? So I actually skipped meal 4, and the next meal I'll have will be my pre-pump up meal, which is a massive dose of carbs, a big dose of fat as well. I get 50 grams of fat from natural peanut butter in there, and some simple carbs, some sugars, which I've been purposely steering away from this entire prep. So should make me nice and full, nice and vascular just before I start pumping up. But we're on our way. We're excited. I'm excited.
We're excited.
I'm pumped up. Well, not yet. We'll be pumped up, and we're good to go. We'll see you guys at Norwood Town Hall. All right, Norwood Town Hall. Let's go inside. What's up, babe? Oh, this looks nice. Look at that. This is not the Olympia, by the way. This is the state show. Qualify for the Olympia, I guess. So here we go, guys. This is front of house, Norwood Town Hall. It's looking good. Alright, let's get some information and get a place backstage, I guess. Alright, so backstage underneath the town hall is where we are at the moment. So you can see the ceiling is that's actually the stage that we're going to be on. And you can check this out behind me. So this is I guess it's backstage, but probably understage is the best way to describe it. Got some cameos going on. Now Protan have come and everything up because they've taken half the backstage area. Usually at this venue I like to pump up right over there in that back corner. So we're going to try and get that when they finish with the tan. But they literally, you guys can see that. That's pretty much half of the backstage area. And that's the other half, so they're taking half of it for cans, and everyone's pretty pissed off about it, but I guess they can't be there the whole night, so we'll just see what happens. For now, we've kind of just dumped our shit. We've got competitor registration coming up, so we're going to get our numbers, backstage passes for helpers and whatnot, and we'll catch you guys on flip side. So look what I just ran into.
Big Zano.
Jamie's skipping. Look at this about to go down. Team Massive Joe's in the house. What number do you call me?
Represent 66.
66.
Oh
shit.
Lucky 69.
69. Doesn't get much better. I actually got the last number, so I've got the last number of all the competitors. And I also found out that we're not on until 8:30, the earliest.
Gives us more time to eat, doesn't it?
Well, it's true. And it's currently like 5 o'clock, so shit. May as well get comfortable with that.
Let's do it.
This is what happens. You roll out backstage, you don't have a running sheet, you don't know when you're going to be on, and you just take it as it comes. So
It's time to get some carbs in.
I think so. I think it's definitely time for some more carbs. I'm gonna smash them right now.
Make some gains.
The waiting game continues. But now we've got Leah. What up? Oh, boom.
Strong bicep.
Have some more rice cakes. More glycogen. Into the bicep. Asher, what's up? What number did you pull?
49.
And when are you on? Actually, the running sheet's behind you. Can you guys see that? There we go. There's some zoom and focus action. So you can see Bikini Open is Ashra, third to last, and Men's Physique Tall, which is Jamie and I, dead last. So the show hasn't started yet. We've got a hell of a wait ahead of us.
We'll wake up about an hour.
Patience. Still here, still waiting. Fortunately, got myself a meal about to go down. Core MRP, snickerdoodle flavor of course, with some rice cakes there also. Just here with the girls, gas bagging. What are you guys talking about? Don't say anything.
I'm gonna have to get Dylan to cut the audio out and see what you were saying to make sure it's all good. Yeah. Anyway, so this meal, it's actually pretty cool because this meal will end up being the meal number 4 that I missed earlier on because my gut wasn't feeling too good. So because they pushed the men's physique tall class to last, it's effectively left me with 2.5 to 3 more hours than I thought I'd have. So I'm able to get that meal in now and then get my pump up meal in 2.5 to 3 hours later than I expected it to be. So it's all worked out all right, as a matter of fact. So it's all good. It smells delicious, man. I'm gonna smash it down right now. So just that here. Watching a little bit of the show. Okay.
Side chest, choose either side.
It's actually a really good crowd tonight, especially for the SA show. Check this out. It's almost completely packed out. Almost sold out. Big crowd, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Got big Cedric McMillan in
on a personal level, and to see what has got you to this place now that a few years back that you would never have dreamed that you'd be on a stage in Australia sometime. Let's hear a little bit about the Cedric McMillan story. What got you involved in our sport to start off with?
Okay. Well, I'll try to keep it short because whenever I talk about my story, sometimes it gets a little long. So if I'm running
What a
short,
monster.
sometimes give me a second.
Monster. Is he going to guest post?
When we said it start to fall asleep.
Awesome. We'll definitely get some of that on the vlog. Alright guys, it's time. About half an hour to show time, so it's time to start getting the pump up going on. I got my pump up subs just about to go down here. As you can see, I've had another coat of tan. Looking very chocolate. Jamie's had a coat of tan, looking very chocolate. Asha's pumping up down here. She's on before us. So 2 classes before Jamie and I. Asha's going to be up, all pumped up and ready to go.
Are you ready?
I'm just about to get ready.
I'm
Are we about to bring the mother ruckus?
We're about to bring the ruckus.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, guys, it's almost showtime. We've probably got about 10 minutes. We're pumped. Jamie, you pumped?
We're getting there.
Hit the chest, hit the abs. Show them the whole thing. Open up the whole body. And look who's joined us. Big Nevosh.
What up, everyone?
Come to help us pump up a little bit.
I just came to eat all the carbs, mate.
Well, there's not many left. Jamie ate them all.
Yeah, I've chewed through a few.
Look at that. So we're going to be called up soon, right?
A few minutes.
We're pretty tired from pumping up. We have to keep pumping up, but we're just not sure how much longer for. So
Could be here all night, Joe.
yeah, I might just keep doing the circuit.
Keep the ruckus flowing.
Yeah, keep the ruckus flowing. I'm really lightheaded there. And just before we go on stage, we got the secret weapon. Vodka. A couple of mouthfuls of that will be just fine. Or maybe not just fine. We'll soon find out.
It's good fun either way.
Alright, we'll see you guys after the show.
Okay, quarter turn to your right. One hand on your hip at all times, guys. Quarter turn to your right. One hand on your hip, that's compulsory for every pose. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
Prejudging is done.
That was hot.
They had us out there for a good, what, 15, 20 minutes?
I know. Looking
4 or 5 different call-outs.
Liking the look of Joe.
Well, let's see what happens. So we're just backstage now. The comparisons are done, so it's just individual posing routines, for lack of a better term, isn't it?
The fun stuff.
And then they call out placings, and that's the end of the show. We're lucky last. Let's keep pumping up, man. Let's put on a show. So that's it, all done. Asha, how'd we do?
Best.
First place. Show the trophy, grab it. First place for Asha. Good job, smashed it, killed it. And I finished with a 3rd, so pretty happy with that. 1 week out from the Olympia, so we'll take it. Asha, she's ready. You're ready for next week. You don't have to do anything. You're killing it. So that's it, that's the end of the competition. What are we gonna do now? Chill out. Start prep tomorrow. There's 1 week left, and we're off to the Amateur O on the Gold Coast. And we got Vlogception going on because Leah's still filming. All right, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. So literally, last competitor left backstage. Everyone's cleared out, man. People packing up chairs and shit. I just had to pack up my stuff. Have a little bit of a think about what went down tonight. See how I can improve for next week. What's up, fellas? There are some people there hiding around the corner. Anyway, now officially the last one left. So a few things to improve on for next week. Looking forward to it. Happy to go home with a 3rd place today, 1 week out. and you know, not using peak week and not doing any of that. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's good. Go upstairs now, get some feedback from the judges, see what we can improve on for the next week for the amateur row, and then get to work. All right, so home after the big show. Asha, feeling good?
I'm so excited.
First place trophy. Gotta love it. It's already made its way to the mantelpiece in the background there, so you guys can see first and third place. So Asha's over the moon. Zeppy's excited. Zepp, are you excited as well?
I'm trying to find rice cake.
He doesn't give
Rice cake.
honestly, he don't give a
No, he's seriously buried his rice cake.
He's more interested in food. That's what's going on. Anyway, so that's pretty much a wrap, isn't it?
It is.
For tonight's competition. So first place for Asha. Fantastic. Been working on that one for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So that's great to finally get that first place. Third place for me, which is an improvement on last year's SA, which I'm happy with. Of course, not peaking for this show, peaking for next week. So you got to take it when it comes. Got some really good feedback from the judges as well. Did you get some feedback from the judges?
No.
No?
Coming tight.
Come in tighter. Judges are always going to say that. That's the feedback I got as well. Well, my feedback was come in tighter and go a lot darker with the tan, funnily enough, because I thought my tan was dark as shit. But they said it was way too light. So something for Taylor to work on next week. So it's, what's the time? It is 11:30, 25 to 12. So we're pretty much going to hit the sack now. We're going to have a cheat meal, if you can call it a cheat meal. Quest bars. I might have like one. Asha might have half. And whey whip. Full freezer worth of whey whip. So you guys can check that out. So that's our version of a cheat meal post contest. So we've got 1 week out. So it's pretty much just protein, and that's it. So, but it'll do. So that's probably it for the vlog. Asha, you got anything else you want to add?
Not really.
Zeppelin, anything you want to add, buddy?
I just gonna lick his.
Lick his balls. Look for rice cake and lick your balls. You really are a dog, aren't you? That's a good way to finish a vlog. So that's a wrap, guys. That's this contest day vlog. That's pretty much it. We're going to have some quest bars, some whey whip, hit the sack, and then get busy tomorrow. It's 7 days to the Amateur Olympia. Well, 6 days, really, because we don't count the contest day. So it's game time. We're about to bring the ruckus. Asha's going there to win. Asha? You going there to win?
Of course.
I'm going there to win. We ain't going to fighters this week. It's on. So thanks for tuning into the vlog, guys. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of vlog and everything else on our YouTube channel. The freezer's bloody beeping at me over here, telling me to kick it back in. Keep the whey whip on ice. Thanks for watching the vlog, guys. As always, if you got any questions, pop them down as a comment in this video on YouTube. We'll get back to each and every one of them. Until next time, thanks for tuning into the vlog. Thanks for following this contest day vlog. And thank you for all of your support for Asha and myself and everyone else at Team Massive Joe's. Until next time, peace. Stay